Monsters. Rick Hazard will be your official for this bout. Joe Ranelli, the Dean of Wrestling Ring Announcers, stands by in the ring. Let's let him introduce this big main event featuring Kevin Von Erich.
This is the first, the double main event, one fall, 45-minute time limit. Introducing first, one of the Denton, Texas legends, none other than Kevin Von Erich. His opponent this evening from Florida, the glamorous Grizzly, presents Hollywood Johnny Tatum. Rick Hazard, your referee.
John Tatum flexing his muscles there for Rick Hazard. He's got on some tights that look like they're painted on. Now, both men have on blue tights tonight, so you need to have a color sense to tell them apart unless you recognize them. Kevin's kind of got a turquoise Santa Fe Railroad colored tight. There's the bell, and Missy is picking a chair, and she has chosen, guess whose chair? Ralph's chair. No, she doesn't want Joe's. She doesn't want mine. I don't know. Discussion over the chair here, and Ralph is playing musical chair again.
Keep your stupid toys out from under Missy.
I want to bring up a point with you as we watch this that I really ought to do during our next bout, but since I'm not sure if we'll have time to see the next bout or not, I will do it now. Tatum having words with Kevin Von Erich, who is wanting to dispose of this nonsense. Someone told me this earlier, and I want to share it with you. Tatum and Kevin opening it up here. I may have to get to it later. From the ropes, Kevin throws him and drop kicks him down. Tatum is thrown, lands on the seat of his britches. And Kevin's right behind him. Leg scissors by Kevin. He takes him over. Here's Missy Hyatt sitting down. Talking about this first blood bout Friday night in Dallas. An unpredictable, even a little bit scary in nature. Someone described the Freebirds as, especially Michael Hayes, as being someone who could have a smile on his face when he looks at you, but it's kind of like an alligator lying in a swamp. You know, an alligator from a distance has a very pleasant expression on his face. Looks like he's smiling at you. But you get a little too close and those big jaws snap you up and it's all she wrote. Kevin now has him upside down. Little pile driver move there. Freebirds are just like that alligator, sinisterly lying there. Sometimes very unsuspecting, very innocent looking. And I worry for anybody that gets in their way, and I mean that sincerely. The likes of this parking lot incident, that is really getting out of hand. One, how would you feel if somebody from your place of business were mad at you and you couldn't go anywhere without looking over your back, fearing what they might do? Rick Hazard with the count here, and these two come away. Enough on that. I don't want to take away from this sensational main event we're watching now. Kevin in Hollywood, John Tatum, Missy Hyatt in her chair. Remember, Tatum has a win every match promised to her. And he's been winning. Not always honestly, but he's been winning. And she's been happy. I wanted to ask him a minute ago on our interview, if you'll think back to that when the Fantastics came out and they got distracted. Again, Kevin takes him over the legs. But I wanted to ask him about that world title interest on the part of Missy Hyatt. You remember last week she said, and Johnny, I want you to be the world champion, and she kind of walked away in a hurry. Tatum out on the floor holding his head. I wanted to ask him about that tonight, but the Fantastics were out and they got into a discussion or an argument, and we'll wait and do that next week. Missy complaining about hair. Tatum wanting timeout. Paying customers tonight are going to get to see the big main event between Michael Hayes and Bruiser Brody. The length of this bout dictates how much of, if any, that bout we get to see. Look and listen to Missy Hyde. Kevin looked over there. When she turned away, that's because Kevin was there in her little skirt. Missy Hyde will never need to take swimming lessons. Tatum. Say again. There's the kick by John Tatum. There's the kick by Kevin Von Erich. Kevin heads into the turn, but now Tatum is grabbing a sign. We didn't get it, but he reached into the second or third row and grabbed a sign out of some fans' hands. Tatum back in the ring, Missy pouting. First blood main event Friday night in Dallas at the Sportatorium. Big tag team action. Tatum. Slam by Hollywood. From the ropes, down with the knee. Missy on her feet. Kevin leaps across, turns to the drop kick. Kevin backs into the corner. Tatum flat on his back. Down with a kick, and Tatum is rolling over. Kevin threatens the claw, comes over with a kick. The slam. Kevin charges right side. Back with a diving splash. One. What is Missy Hyde doing? Missy Hyde reaching through there. Now she's crawling up. Kevin has grabbed Missy by the wrist. She acted like she was going to slap him, and Tatum comes in from behind. Interference by Missy Hyde has changed the complexion of this main event. But Tatum leads Kevin, ducks underneath. Back across, he pulls him over. 1, 2, goodbye. This shot is over.
Winner of the match, Kevin Von Erich.
Kevin Von Erich, a winner despite Missy Hyde. I'm going to break quickly. We'll be back for more action. Brody and Hayes. Wait. Missy Hyde is slapping. Tatum grabbed Kevin, but then he ducked, and she slapped her own man. We'll be back in a minute.